Let's talk some baseball right now, switch things up. And the GAR baseball team got a big win in the playoffs. Kyle Paul, their head coach, joining us right now. Good morning, Kyle.
How you doing, John?
Doing well. Well, nice victory in the playoffs against Hanover Area. Let's talk about your season. You guys had to get the winter shoes, I guess, under your feet a little bit, and things towards the end of the season, the guys started going.
Yeah, we came into the season. We have a lot of returning starters. I got 6 seniors that play for me right now. We started off 0-6, a tough road with just the way it was set up with that whole storm, everything. It took a while to fall into place, but once we started playing and getting back to the level we know we can play at, we've been competing pretty well the past couple weeks.
I'm sure them learning a little bit more about you as the year has gone on too, and you learning more about them. Talk about what you learned about yourself being a head coach there at the varsity level.
Just coaching different sports so far. Just being involved with baseball, wrestling, football, etc. Just knowing that stay with what you're trying to push. The kids really bought in. They start buying into what you are trying to preach, and we've been turning around ever since. They all bought in. It was tough. A lot of them played for Coach Pasone for a while, for their whole career since they were freshmen, really. And taking over a big senior-oriented team was a tough thing to get them to buy into my program, but they really righted the ship and took over like I knew they would.
And as far as getting some hits out of some guys yesterday, some guys showed up and were able to put the bat on the ball.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have the transfer actually from Meyers, Ishmael Lake. He's been a huge addition to our baseball team this year. Swinging the bat very well for us. Gerson Peralta. Ben Marte has been fighting his own the past couple of games where he hasn't come out of it. And I think he's seeing the ball. It's looking like a beach ball at this point.
Well, great to hear that for sure. And then some good pitching always helps too, huh?
Yeah, it took a while to settle in, but really, Austin Yellen has pretty much taken over as our number one. Coming from that quarterback role, being the guy to be able to throw consistent strikes for us. Chris Colativa is another one that showed up and started throwing. Took a little bit to get the rust off just over that winter break. And then the sophomore, Jared O'Day, has been phenomenal, has been lights out in the sophomore campaign throwing for us as well. So we're just going to keep climbing in the pitching ranks and keep that ERA down, we're hoping.
And I saw the junior Simon Peter with a couple of hits yesterday as well.
Oh, yeah. And again, Simon is another kid that put in the work this offseason, and really, he's gotten stronger. He built his base up, built his core. He's been able to generate more power with his swing. And he's a guy that I really count on in the clutch, especially yesterday, a game like yesterday. He came into the game really focused in, bared down, and he was hitting the ball all over the place, Simon is. So I was very excited for him, too.
Well, sets up into almost a coin flipper. You're probably the underdog on paper against Meyers, but anything could happen in one of those rivalry games in the playoffs. So good luck, Coach. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
All right, Kyle Paul, the head coach there for the GAR baseball team, upset there as they beat Hanover Area, and they'll take on the Meyers Mohawks next in the playoffs. Of course, all the baseball, softball playoffs going on, track and field getting ready for the state championships, which are next week. So a lot going on here at the John Mendola Show. Of course, follow us online, thejohnmendolashow.com. Follow us on Twitter, @John Mendola Show. Thank our friends again at Mendocino's Italian Specialties, located on Sanderson Avenue in Scranton. Well, don't let that weather slow you down today. You got the Preakness over at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. You can check out the simulcast for that today. And, of course, the live racing tonight at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on the John Mendola Show. Hope you have a super day as we head out to our local State Farm insurance agent, Garth Estat. Break like a good neighbor. Garth Estat is there. Hope you have a super day from everybody here at WILK.